We are at Exhale Pilates in downtown Burlington this morning. This is Crystal, instructor and owner of this beautiful place. And next we're talking about the Pilates equipment and the reformer and training. This stuff is intense, but it is unbelievable for your body. So, I mean, she's really advanced and knows exactly what she's doing, but she's going to teach me. I'm making her laugh now. She's going to teach me some of this stuff when we come back. But wow, this will really get you in good condition, that's for sure.
To the sound of the radio.
And after all these delays today and yesterday, maybe you want to try Pilates? It looks pretty good, Lesley.
Yes, it does. And this is intense training, Jacqueline, I have to tell you. So I'm here with Crystal, and Crystal, this is what you live and breathe, right?
Yeah.
Pilates is your thing, and we were talking, you can tell just in general how you carry yourself in your physique. This kind of training really keeps you in almost basically, I know ballerinas use this as training, like a ballerina, like a dancer, because long, lean, strong muscles.
Definitely.
Right?
Yeah. So everybody knows Pilates, it's like for the core, like everybody knows that, right? Like it's like they think abs, and it definitely is. What you're about to do right now definitely engages your core.
Yeah.
You can squeeze your legs together and start jumping if you'd
Right,
like.
okay.
And then Pilates is also really about, it's just amazing because we focus on muscle flexibility, we focus on joint mobility, so we're just bringing the body always into balance. The classes here are always really, really small, so we're always making sure that you're doing things properly. We only have 3 people in a group class.
I love that. So, and again, you really make sure that you know each individual client, and then you put them in a class together. So they're almost the ones that are almost at the same pace, and then that way while you're instructing, you can really kind of keep the class flowing properly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We have like over 60 mat reformer classes here a week, mat reformer and stability chair.
Right.
And every week I sort of do the scheduling personally for those. So as people advance, I might put them into a different class. So you won't find schedule online, but if you have to contact the studio, let me know what you're looking for, and then I'll find the right group for you to get started. And every single level can start.
And that's the thing, I think people are intimidated by Pilates. I mean, it's intense training. It makes you work and it makes you focus on everything. I mean, when you're telling me this and this and this, like, I mean, you have to really think about everything from your feet, you know, as you call this literally jumping, right?
Yeah.
Because you are. So this is almost, as you're saying, adding like a cardio aspect.
Definitely.
To Pilates, which generally doesn't have
exactly.
cardio.
Yeah.
Right?
But you can see like all of your joints are articulating, so as you jump, you come down, you really land softly, toe, ball, heel. So we're making sure that you're not landing stiffly into your joints. Your core is engaged to keep yourself nice and stable right here.
Right.
But everybody can do this. We can adjust the weight so that you're more working your abs.
Right.
If you have tender knees, we have a softer jump board you can land on.
I love it.
It's great for plyometrics for athletes or for people. One of the girls doing yoga class, she rehabilitated a hip surgery here.
Beautiful.
So everybody can do Pilates.
I love it. So much to do. We're going to talk about the chair coming up next, which is another whole aspect I've never used before. We'll be back in just a little bit. I'm sweating already. Ooh, Crystal, what are you doing to me? We'll be back here with more Morning Live.
10 more.
All right, good morning. We are continuing our beautiful morning here at Exhale Pilates in Burlington, and I'm back with owner and instructor Crystal, and she lives and breathes Pilates, and she's doing this so that I don't have to. I'm gonna make her laugh again. But again, this is just amazing overall body strength and flexibility. It's just everything about Pilates is great for you. So this is called the Pilates chair. We're gonna talk about this when we come back, and yes, I will entertain this and try something at least anyway when we come back.
You got me.
I'm back with Crystal, and we're at Exhale Pilates, and we're talking about the Stop Pilates chair. So explain how, I mean, some people have seen, we were showing the reformer earlier, but this little device can do a whole lot too.
This device is amazing, and when we expanded this location, I was so excited to be able to have 3 of them and be able to offer group classes on them. They work really, really cool. They sort of ask you sometimes to sort of levitate or like work against gravity way differently than any machine ever. I find it's a very humbling piece of equipment in the beginning, but once you do it a couple times, you understand how the machine actually works, and it becomes amazing and not so, I don't know what's going on.
Right. But I think that's like that with Pilates in general too, is that the whole time you're just trying to figure out what to do with your body.
Yes.
Right, which is why you have, again, the importance of a really good instructor to tell us what we're supposed to be feeling and what we're supposed to be focusing on so that you're doing it properly.
We're constantly cueing all your stabilizers. We talk about the powerful muscles, but they work kind of readily. They're happy to work, so we really, when we're teaching, tune in to get you tuned in to your little stabilizing muscles that make you so much stronger and like really just toned and efficient.
Now you were showing me one particular
Takes push-ups to a whole new level.
Exercise, yes, that does definitely take push-ups to a level. So again, you can adapt this by weight because again they have these giant springs, right? So you're again adapting it by the weight.
Yeah.
Now you're saying that you can do obviously by the knees, or you can go full plank.
Yeah, and I'd keep your feet hip width apart because
that's right. I keep wanting to put them
Feel
together.
really strong in your plank. Squeeze your bum, reach out through the heels. Everything is tight. On your breath in, you're going to bend that elbow just gently, trying to keep the shoulder blade relatively still. Yeah, you can see how the weight of it wants you to push. You gotta use your core. Amazing. Exhale, press down, really pulling into your core. Inhale to bend, and you'll find every time you do it, you'll get a little bit better because you understand the machine more.
Exactly. You understand what you're supposed to be, again, focusing on and trying to, so again, you're using stabilizers all over your body. Sometimes you're constantly trying to fix, so you're not twisting.
Good. Exhale, push down, really squeezing into the tummy. One more time, you're doing amazing. Inhale. It's so hard.
It is.
Exhale, just pull your head back a little bit for me, pull your chin in. Good. And then you can come down onto your knees if you want.
So that is just one exercise in itself. And you were showing earlier the elephant.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's just so much. Again, you can do an instruction where just a few people in class.
Yeah.
You can come, you do mat work, so Pilates mat work in combination with this, in combination with reformer, and you just keep moving people along, and stronger you get. And you do not have to have any form of training as a dancer or a gymnast or anything, really. No. It's you will start and adjust to people's level.
The question I get the most is people think they need to be strong to come to Pilates. But you come here, we make you strong. So all levels can come in here. And at the beginning, whether you're an athlete or rehabbing an injury, everyone starts at the same level. So it's not as intimidating as everybody thinks it is. It's really lovely.
Well, thank you, Chris. And also, as I said, I get so stressed sometimes, it forces you to breathe deeply, doesn't it? I'm breathing right now. Okay, we'll be back with more here at Exhale. Back to you guys.
Okay. Back to the Pilates. Hey, Lesley.
Hi, Bob. Hi, Annette. And we're at Exhale Pilates, downtown Burlington this morning. We're talking about instructor training next. So if you do have some background, or if you're interested in the whole concept of being an instructor, this is your place. We do instructor training right here. And we'll be back in just a little bit. Again, this is on the reformer in Pilates. We'll be back.
All right, back to the Pilates. Lesley Stewart.
Hey, thank you, Bob and Annette. We're back with Crystal right now, and we're talking about training and actually having instructor training right here in your facility, which I think is amazing. So a lot of instructors are looking for that to maybe up the ante. So if they've already been certified on mat, then they can come and learn how to be an instructor on a reformer or bar.
Yeah.
And the bar program you developed, so this is something that you do here. So let's talk a little bit more about that.
Sure. Anybody can do the trainings. Like once I talk to them, we'll see if they need to take an anatomy prep course, but anybody can do it. So I have clients taking it just to increase their personal practice, and I have teachers that are taking it to actually because they want to teach here or teach somewhere else.
Oh, I see.
So we'll do mat trainings. We just finished our first reformer training last week. Our next mat training starts on March 27th, and our bar none teacher trainings will start in the spring.
Great.
Yes.
Oh, that's so fun. And so, again, more people can contact you. And again, you're going to have it up on your website, as you mentioned a little bit later on. But you were saying Ainsley here was a client of yours and just really found interest.
Yeah, she just started Pilates with me, fell in love with it. I loved her energy, and I really encouraged her to go become a teacher. And now she quit her corporate job, and she works with us part-time while raising her kids.
That's awesome.
Which is amazing, yeah.
Isn't that neat, though? Because you see that a lot with people, you know, that change in life, especially when they have children and they decide, they're just a priority shift, right?
Yeah.
And something like this is perfect for somebody because it gives them something that's independent. It's still about them. You need to have that as a woman. You need to still have that place where you can go and you can be yourself.
Yeah.
And again, be home and be happy and fit and healthy and strong for your children.
Yeah. And it's a great community we have here, and the nice thing about our teacher training is I really take that community aspect into it. So like there's, instead of just doing a quick weekend course, it's spread out over a little bit longer time, so your body learns the exercises.
Oh, I like that.
And then there's like an ongoing mentorship, like I'm always here to help people. And because it's local, people can come use the studio for their apprenticeship teaching hours, and so it's not like taking a weekend course and then you're left alone to figure out.
And you're left your own, which happens a lot. Very good.
Become part of like our community
That's awesome. Well, good information this morning, Krista. It was so nice to meet you. This is such a beautiful facility. Again, very comfortable. And again, the bar none classes. So again, if you're just tuning in, the bar classes are so cool. You have to come by to try one. And of course, Pilates, intense training, and yes, yoga. It's Exhale Pilates, downtown Burlington, and we really appreciate you allowing us into your space. Thank you so much. And that's it for now. We'll have more Morning Live to continue.